Speaking of games, man. Okay, I know you saw the Monday night game, Colts and Dolphins. Colts pull a win at. If you didn't watch this game, people, I mean, this is the part of the segment where I should say, did you see that? But I can't even do it. This is that big of a game. Colts beat the Dolphins, and they had the ball for a total of 14 minutes and 53 seconds. Insane. Peyton Manning. The Colts are in the Texans division. It kills me to say this, but I think the Colts right now, I still believe they're going to win the South, especially after that game. I mean, what did you think of the game, Screw?
Well, it's unbelievable, and after watching that game and then last week's Monday night games, I'll just say it like this. That's why the Patriots are the Patriots, and the Bills are the Bills. That's why the Colts are the Colts, and the Dolphins are the Dolphins. It's just the good teams find ways to win. It doesn't matter what's stacked up against them. Peyton Manning finds, when he has to make a play, he makes a play. And it's just, that's the Dolphins for you. They had one good year last year, but other than that, they've just been terrible. Underachieving team, and they held on to the ball for 45 minutes and still can't get a W. It speaks volumes about how great a quarterback Manning is, and you stack the deck against him, he's still going to beat you.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that firsthand since he's in that South with us and those Texans. Question for you though, Peyton Manning, best quarterback in football right now?
Right now, Drew Brees. Maybe of this generation of the past 10, 15 years, maybe give it to Manning. Most would probably say Brady. He has more rings, and that's what it's truly all about in the end. But right now, this season, you got to go with Drew Brees. He's just putting up ridiculous numbers, averaging 40 points a game. It's hard to go against that guy at this point. But you tell me if I get one quarterback for one game, I'll take Tom Brady.
See, man, I cannot agree more, man. Everybody hates on me for liking Tom Brady, but, I mean, I was a Niner fan back in the day. I was a big Joe Montana fan. That's what Brady reminds me of, Joe Montana. And I know he's coming back from injury. Everybody's like, oh, he's off. Look, man, he's coming back off of knee surgery. He'll be just fine. But, yeah, I agree with you, man. Tom Brady, hands down, I'll take him every time. The guy has 3 rings. I don't care what you say. Greatest, probably one of the best quarterbacks of, this decade, obviously. So. But, yeah, unbelievable game between Colts and Dolphins. Screw, you couldn't have said it better. I mean, that's why the Colts are the Colts, Dolphins are the Dolphins, and et cetera. So, all right, this is the part of the show where I pick 4 games that I'm going to make my predictions on. I did really well last week. I went 3-1. The Giants helped me from prevented me from going 2-2. The games I'm looking at this week. First game on the list, San Francisco at Minnesota. Like I said before, I was a Niner fan back in the day. I believe Mike Singletary has brought that team back to promise. I got the Niners over Minnesota. Sorry, Brett Favre, you're not going to win your home debut. Screw, who do you got?
I'll go against you at this one. Adrian Peterson, enough said. Brett Favre, I see him stretching the field out a little bit. Home opener, like you said. I know both teams are 2-0, but I'll take the home team in this one for sure.
Yeah, I know you have Adrian Peterson. I'm hoping Frank Gore, man, sticks to that. Like whatever he did last week, he needs to do it again. Okay, well, wait, hopefully
that Minnesota run defense, though, it's a little different.
Yeah,
different animal.
Yeah, that's true too. I'll give you that. But I still believe San Francisco comes in and takes that game. Next game on the agenda, I got the Tennessee Titans at the New York Jets, and I got the Titans win that game, getting their first victory of the season. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I'll take the Titans. They need a win, 0-2 team. Jets are strong on defense, as Texans fans know. But, I'll take the Titans in this one in need of a win with the backs against the wall.
All right, I'll get to one more game. Or actually, we got 2 more games. I got Atlanta at New England, and I came very close to picking Atlanta, man. I'm buying what they're selling right now, man. Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan. Tony Gonzalez helps that team out tremendously. I mean, Michael Turner, he had a great year last year. Is he going to do as good as he did last year? This year, I don't believe he is, but I'm buying what Atlanta's selling, just not this week against New England, man. Tom Brady comes back, connects with Randy Moss all game long, and I believe they win this game.
I agree with you on this one also. I believe I saw stats saying New England hadn't lost back-to-back games since 2006, I believe. Ooh. And that's enough for me. Tom Brady at home, definitely got to roll with the Pats.
Yeah, now here's one that's going to be very, very debatable, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to laugh at me. But actually, man, I got to send this to Cody Nail. He's told me numerous times talk about his Detroit Lions. So that's what I'm going to do. I got Washington at Detroit, And yes, I am saying these. These words are coming out of my mouth. You can see it right here. I'm saying Detroit will pick up their first win in a very, very long time. Screw, I already know you disagree with me on that, so go ahead.
Whatever you're smoking, keep that away from me, because I got to go with the Skins in this one. You realize you're picking a team that has lost, I believe, 19 consecutive games. No, I can't do it. Sorry, buddy. I got to go with the Skins on that one.
Man, I got to take a chance, man. It has to be an upset pick. To me, I figured, what could be the bigger upset than Detroit over Washington? That's just me, though. But, that's how it goes. All right, man. Yeah. I know. Y'all going to laugh at me. Everybody's laughing at me. That's okay. All right, man. We're going to get to that time of the show. Okay, people. I want to hear some applause. There we go. Get the applause coming because we have fantasy football news, and believe me, it's interesting, guys. You should hear what we say to each other in the draft rooms, through text, through our message boards. So what better way than to do this than have the commissioner on himself? That's right. Screw is the commissioner of the league this year. He took over the helms for Kyle, so now he's running things. He's doing the power rankings. He's doing all this stuff. So anybody that I have on the show, I'm going to give them their chance to make their case about what they want to say about Fantasy League. And, Screw pointed this out last week. I made my predictions. I got one team right. And guess who that was? This guy that's on the phone right now. So, Screw, go ahead, man. Say what you got to say to whoever you want to say it, and take it away, my friend.
Well, it's been awesome doing it. It's kind of funny because with those power rankings, I started out as just kind of like, it'd be fun to do. And then all of a sudden, I had people like sitting and making comments about how he deserved to be ranked higher. And this person texting me, I deserve to be ranked higher. And I was, kind of coming by surprise. I don't think people really put much into it, but I know it sounds good fun. But, and then, I don't put out the rankings this week, but like Wednesday, and I have people texting me, hey man, we're going to put me in the rankings. Am I going to fall? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? So it's kind of a fun thing that that's kind of caught on with the league. But overall, it's fun doing it. I'm definitely looking to go to 2-1 and take out Mean Green this week. Undefeated Mean Green, getting the upper echelon of the rankings. But after J-Dog's 150-plus point week last week with Chris Johnson,
yeah.
He's going to be something to do with this year, and Steven's been putting up a lot of points. But, all in all, it's been great, and Charlie, he likes sitting in the cellar, I guess, all year. So I guess he's going to stay at, ranked 12th all year because I don't see him getting a W anytime soon. But overall, it's been great and, having fun doing it.
Hey, man, if you can see me right now, I have my arms raised right now. That's right. You heard it. Charlie Bates will be in the cellar this year. Not this guy. Not this guy. I told y'all, I will not be in the cellar this year.
We reserved that spot for Jim Kill for many years, but it looks like Charlie, I guess, is waiting to take the throne this year because he just, he had a low score first week. I beat him last week. Unfortunately, that's my only win, but, I'll take it where I can get it. But,
hey, you know what, man?
Yeah, between Charlie, Kyle, and Fitman, one of those three are going to be sitting in that bottom spot, I'm pretty sure, all year.
Yeah, so all I got to say is to you guys, so far, I know it's only been 2 weeks, guys, and I know you're going to have something to say about this, but you know what? Thank you for your donations, not from me this time. Because you know what, man? Right now, I'm still in the middle of that pact. I'm 1-1. I'm okay. Is my team looking all that great? Not so much, but you know what? I don't even care. My moral victory is not finishing in the cellar like I had the last 2 years. So guess what? I'm excited. I'm happy. And actually, I think I'm taking on your cousin this week, I believe. I think I'm taking on the other Palomarez, the one of three of y'all in this league. I think that's a conspiracy, man.
Yeah, if one of us win, we're going to have to shell out all the money between the three of us. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, you know what, Screw? I was very happy with my power rankings. Ranked number 6 to start off week 1. I was extremely happy.
Yeah, it's been a good battle. You start off with a win, Can't base it too much on history like Fitman seems they want me to. Based on the fact that he did good in past years, so he shouldn't drop and all that. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah, that is, man. That would take us like hours upon hours to get through here, and we don't have that much time. This has already been a 2-part show, so you know what? So thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thank you, Screw. Appreciate you coming on the show, man.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Anytime.
All right, man. Stick around for a second. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And you know what? I had a great birthday last week. I still got all the confetti up in here. That's right. Great show. Great friends. Great guests. It's a great show. See you guys next week because it's going to be another doozy, I'm sure. I'll think of something crazy and stupid to do. So everybody have a great night, great weekend. Good luck in fantasy football, guys, and we'll see y'all next week. See ya.